I'd love to learn how to turn legs. Right now though, I have to use these, but I have to make them longer. Stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. Oak is a really beautiful wood. It's not really everyone's cup of tea though. The grain is deep, it can be kind of erratic looking. This is what my client is looking for, so here we are. One of the most important things is to try to match the grain as best as possible. So something kind of important at this step is to grain match as best as possible because you don't want the finished product to look too wonky. With the top being so long, I want to assure that the oak is aligned and flat as possible, so I'm going to add some dominoes for this purpose alone. Biscuits also work, so do dowels. Clamping cauls work too, just something to make life easier when you have to sand in the end. While the glue dries on the top, I'm going to make the legs longer. These came in 29 inches. The client requested a table height of 31 to 32 inches, and I can't make the top thicker because it won't look good with this piece. So I'm going to glue a couple of pieces of scrap together, mill them down for a block I can add to make up the height I need. With all the pieces ripped to the width and cut down to length, I can now do a rough fit of where I want my dominoes to go. I'm breaking down the glue up into 3 parts. It's so much easier this way. The first one is going to be the front where the drawers go. Before I cut the dominoes into the legs, I need to support the machine. The fence doesn't go down to the depth that I want it to, so the domino lands in the middle of the leg. So for accuracy and to fully support the domino machine, I made this jig that clamps down to my assembly table that also allows me to clamp the tool down. I loaded up my router table with a classic OG bit to add a decorative look to the bottom edge of the side panels, the back, and the face frame. Again, for safety reasons and to keep a nice clean cut, I add a feather board to my machine. This is the second part of the glue up. It's so much easier to do it in stages. I'm doing the ends of the table now. While the glue dries up on the base, I'm going to start making some of the drawer pieces. They're not super big, 10 inches wide. I'm going to make them out of 3/4 inch birch plywood. The plywood looks good, it's stable and strong, and in the end, it looks clean. Part of making these drawers look much better is adding some banding to the exposed edges. I'm using a few different tools here to apply it, and I'll leave a link down below of what I am using. The table needs a decorative trim to add a little extra to the look, plus it helps cover up the leg extensions that I added earlier on in the build. I'll do 3 different details, 2 using my table, and the third my palm router set up with a cove bit for the bottom edge. Part of the build on this project is building another one as well too. I made a custom miter saw zero clearance jig, which is to safely and perfectly cut small trim. I'll actually have a video coming out very soon on how I made this one. To dress the exposed part of the leg, I'm going to add a small piece of oak with a rounded end to match the rounded profile on the turned part of these legs, plus a small round over to ease the edges. The underside of the top gets a small detail with my 1/8 inch cove bit in my palm router. For the top, I'm using a classic OG bit, which is pretty hefty for a palm router, but if I slow it down and take it easy, it does it perfectly without burning. The finishing process involves almost as much prep as it does applying the product. I'll start by vacuuming everything off really good, and then I take a tack rag on all the flat surfaces, wipe them completely down. But to get it really clean and dust-free, I use a soft cotton cloth with acetone, which dries almost instantly. Acetone works better because mineral spirits can leave an oily surface when it's all said and done, and that reflects in the finish. The process of the Rubio Monocoat starts by applying it lightly on the surface. A little goes a long way because whatever doesn't soak in stays on the surface. I use a plastic scraper to spread it all over the tabletop. To wrap it up and connect the top to the base, I use these figure 8 connectors. It provides a really secure attachment and also allows expansion with the changing of the seasons over time. So what do you think of the oak hall table? If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for following along. Please like and subscribe for more furniture builds, shop tips, and other fun stuff.